Welcome back, Sounders crew. So how'd everybody like that last night? 3-1 over Antigua, 6-2 in the aggregate, and we're on in the CONCACAF Champions Cup. Next opponent, Cruz Azul, who will be a decidedly tougher test than Antigua. And no disrespect to Antigua. They really tried. The first 15 minutes, they really tried. It was frantic. They tried to get a foothold in the game, and it just, our quality just didn't let that happen. We finally got the game settled down, and then De La Vega scores in the 24th minute. And from there, it was pretty much one-way traffic. Now, Antigua did have a couple of chances. There was a couple of times we got a little loose in the back line, but you know what? That's okay. And I think that we're picking up on the mistakes that we're making and making, actual improvements as the game is going on. What do we know from this so far, from what we've seen? Well, we can move right up the middle. Route 1 is working. And I like the fact that we are looking there all the time. It seemed like last year, Route 1 didn't quite get as much attention as it should, and we were constantly moving down the wings to the point where my son was like, is it possible for us to drive through the midfield? Because I think that the players that we have could actually do that. But I guess, that's not what Schmetzer saw. So this year, it is. And it's nice to see it. Moving through the midfield. Nice passing. Great one-touch passes. Some of this stuff looks like training ground stuff, where the one-touch passing, it's pretty. It looks good. And it really talks about how aware our team is with where all of their teammates are in the formation. They expect them to be there, and they are there. When you put a pass into a zone without looking, and your teammate's going to be there, that provides a ton of confidence, and it's going to bode really well for us going forward in the MLS season. Again, we got CONCACAF in the 46th minute by VAR, and I'm just going to leave it at that. If you don't get CONCACAF at least once, what's the use of being in the tournament? I got a good chuckle out of it, and, good for them. They got a goal. Again, when we started making substitutions, our depth is awesome. We make substitutions, which is already coming from a good lineup that started that match. Make substitution, no drop-off. Everything just exactly the same, moving. I had a moment that kind of found me yelling at the TV, which was Danny Masovsky getting the ball with all this space and turning to being selfish with it when he's got 3 teammates in the box and he wanted a goal. It's like, man, make the pass. Get rid of that ball. Do not hold on to it. He ended up getting a yellow card out of frustration because the ball got taken away from him finally, and he lunged in with a bad tackle. It's textbook. You knew it was coming. So, Danny, enough of that. Okay? We love you, man. You work hard. Let's look for our teammates, okay? Sounders dominated the game. What do we say? 61% possession. And, it's pretty much what we expected. So we're on to the next. Cruz Azul, a tougher test. One other thing. Fox Sports. What in the actual hell? I work weird hours. I don't get to go to a lot of matches. And I record them so I can watch them when I get home. Sit down, take some notes. And so I turn it on. The recording comes on 3 minutes into the match. Totally miss any pregame, any lead up, anything. And then after another 3 minutes, the game switches to NCAA basketball and tells us to go to the Fox Sports app. Now I've seen people say, okay, yeah, but the Fox Sports app it's free to watch on there. Well, I pulled the Fox Sports app up, and all the CONCACAF stuff was locked out and behind a paywall. So I don't know. Fox Sports, you need to do better. That was absolute garbage treatment of football and of the Sounders. And fix it. Anyway, enough of my ranting. Have a great week. Probably back in a day or so. I have something to say about the free ticket program. And some good, some bad. But we'll talk about that later. And have a great day. See ya.